Can we talk about some things about post-elections?
Okay.
It's more on, there's been a lot of parang shock news here and there about the election results. Of course, you have the phenomenal performance of both Senator Kiko and Senator Bam, the success of ML, seemingly from the bottom, all of a sudden you got. Pero marami pang kwento, ma'am, na talagang revealing.
Uh-huh.
Which do you think are the more parang interesting things to perhaps be indicative of what things to come? What happened in Davao City, in Cebu province, in Batangas province. Marami yun, ma'am, eh. Pero in your take, what are those events that will be somehow reflective of what things to come?
Okay, the re-election, of course, of the Duterte fanatics. And I'm referring to Senator Bongo and landing as number one, top-notcher, although supported by the pre-election surveys. And I have a theory why. And then see Senator Bato de la Rosa. And then quite a big surprise is the election of Marcoleta. Right? Number 6. Number 6, he was never in the the running level sa pre-election surveys. That's another surprise. And again, I have another theory for that. I'm not saying there's something illegal or there was something mga kung ano, but I have theories about why. So those are big ones. And then of course on top of kina Kiko and Bam, which gives us a big flicker of hope of things going to happen in 2028. And especially that we know, I think karamihan naman nag-agree na ang naging power vote came from the youth, the millennials
Millennials, ma'am.
and the Gen Z. So they showed up
Okay.
and they made a statement by really voting for yung mga dapat iboto, like si Kiko and si Bam. So that's that shows na yung ating youth, kasi almost 63% yung Gen Z and millennials
They have become more conscientious.
more conscientious. And then it's parang they're tired of traditional politics.
Yes, ma'am.
They're tired of political dynasties. They're tired of corruption. They're tired of misgovernance or incompetent leadership. So they want some change. Hindi pa na fully reflect, but maybe we can expect more of the same doon sa 2028. More of the same or better doon sa 2028. At least yun ang aming aspirations, pangarap, na sana nga tuloy-tuloy na yung ganyang an evolving culture.
Yes, ma'am. Talking about changes, before I turn you over, ma'am, to media, talking about changes, ma'am, soon after you will be officially part of Congress. You will be making laws in the same way you did when you were a senator. Can you perhaps share one or two priorities in terms of what you really want to happen, being a crusader in nature?
Okay. First of all, I wish to clarify that as a party list representative, ang focus would be the sectoral. What should be in the interest and welfare of the sectoral groups that we represent. Because
Yes, ma'am.
multi-sectoral kami. And actually, we have already thought of yung mga magiging priority legislation for each sector. Now, I need not go into this one by one, but yung tungkol nga sa reforma, tungkol sa crusade, kasi other half of our core advocacy, yung core advocacy ng ML, hustisya at reforma. Hustisya would also cover social justice dahil nga sectors the vulnerables, the marginalized. Now, yung reforma, nandyan yung reforma dapat sa party list system mismo. Nandyan ang reforma sa political system natin. We need again to revive the anti-political dynasty bill. Yung party list system, kailangan talagang i-reforma yan, inabuso, binastardized.
Yes.
Now, I'm also thinking about what to do with respect to the almost unlimited powers of the bicameral committee.
Oh.
Yung sa Kongreso.
Yes, ma'am.
They can do anything na, practically anything about the budget kasi kahit dumaan na
Yes.
sa plenary ng
Yes.
both House and Senate.
Which have been abused for
Yes,
quite
wala
some
pa
time.
pating transparency.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm still looking into how. Di ba pwede bang i-define talaga clearly
Yes.
ano yung mandato ng bicameral committee? And then syempre yung because I was the principal author of the four-piece law.
Yes.
I do believe that among the programs, social welfare programs ng gobyerno, ang four-piece ang pinakamaganda. Although it's not a perfect program, no program is perfect, at meron din mga problema sa implementation or enforcement. Pero sa tingin ko, compared sa iba, yung mga AKAP, IX, TUPAD, di ba? Out and out, ano yung all out, ano yun, ayuda talaga eh. Unlike four-piece, it's a conditional cash transfer na talagang conditional.
May konting ambag.
May konting ambag yung
Yes, ma'am.
meron ka dapat gawin
Yes.
para you continue, you will remain to be a beneficiary. At maganda yung nagiging resulta so far. Just a few days ago, DSWD announced na may mga nag-top-notcher na naman dun sa licensure examination of teachers na mga beneficiaries ng 4Ps. I'm going to review that law with the view of improving it and plug the loopholes pagdating sa implementation. And then with the compensation, victims compensation fund for the families of the EJK victims. I'm going to work for that.
Parang ang dami nun, ma'am. Aabot kaya yan within the 3 years?
So subukan mo. Marami actually ang plano. That's why ang problema namin, at least because I'm also of course, sinutulungan ako mismo ng ML, even my fellow nominees.
Yes.
Sila Teddy Bronner Bagilat, tsaka si Erin Tanyada.
Yes.
Medyo nalulungkot ako kasi sana kaming tatlo ang
Yes.
naupo, but hindi nakayanan. But that's good enough for a first try.
Yes.
So, tumutulong sila and I know they will keep on helping me and supporting me dyan sa mga gagawin ko sa Kongreso.
Thank you very much, ma'am.